to get in. $5 goes directly to the Salvation Army. 25 different slaws, a band. There's beer from Big Lug and Beer Brewery. And joining us on the program is Richard Michaelis from the Michaelis Corporation.
Hey,
now,
Richard.
Richard, a big wedding last week for the family. Young Rick got married.
Hey, Pat, good morning. Yes, it was a wonderful weekend. The weather was perfect. The ceremony was perfect. We could not be happier.
Well, that's great. Now, did young Rick, and he joined us on his wedding day, which was very nice of him.
We gave him some uncle advice, crazy uncle advice.
I heard, it was a handbag, wasn't he? Or
yeah, I told him that. I said, hey, listen, I know marriage is a partnership, but today you're just a handbag. You're really no different than the handbag. You're the groom. You need a groom. We need a handbag. Need a dress.
Did he stumble on any of the ceremony? Did he say "I do" correctly?
Everything was perfect. I think they just through all the rehearsal and planning, it just went well. And they're in Italy now, so
congratulations.
Their life's better than mine.
That's awesome.
And I reached out to Richard this week. I had a friend that had some hardwood floor issues. Richard, I really want to thank you. You sent me 3 great references. That was wonderful.
They really are. They all 3 do excellent work. So feel free to reach out to them and share them with some of your other listeners or friends because they're just good tradespeople. They do great.
What I told him is that anybody can put it down the first time, but it's the people who can repair it. And Michaelis is always going in on disasters, whether it's floods or wind or fire or whatever it is. Those are the guys that know how to fix things.
Yeah, and really, Richard, understanding what water does to wood floors, I think, is pretty important, and where that damage starts and how long it takes it for you to actually see the results of that water.
Well, and sometimes we can save those wood floors when they get wet, but it's challenging. So, hardwoods, they just don't like the water from the top or the bottom. So they're wonderful products, but they don't like water.
So what I hear your voice say is, wow, hardwood floor is really good, but luxury vinyl is awesome.
Well, hardwood floors are wonderful, but they're not a good choice for kitchens because there's always water, or bathrooms. There's always water around those areas. So we see a lot of clients frustrated when they do have a little water spillage and realize, they don't see any damage to the drywall. They don't see any damage to the fixtures, cabinets, but all of a sudden their floors are just blowing up. And that's when I think the realization is, golly, maybe I picked something that wasn't very suitable for this part of the house, although they're beautiful. And I understand the desire to have them in those locations, but they're not real practical if you've got a house you really live in.
But I bet you guys do put down a lot more of the luxury vinyl. That stuff has come so far.
We do. We do. And it takes a discerning eye to even tell the difference.
Right.
They look so similar that they'll fool most people into believing that you've got a true hardwood floor down.
Well, there you go. So I know a busy time going into the fall, and then all of a sudden we start looking at severe weather. So have you guys continued to stay busy with the moisture?
We are extremely busy in all phases. So we're busy with the waterproofing systems. We've had a handful of house fires come in, and that had something to do with probably storm activity or electrical. We're busy with water. We're busy with mold. It just doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. So we're here to help if anybody needs our services.
There you go. Richard, thanks for spending a little time with us, and congratulations to young Rick. It is the Michaelis Corporation. They are available to you 24/7, 365. The Michaelis Corporation. Construct, renovate, restore.